1,000 thanks to Jesus and Mother. My name is Bensi. We're from Thiruvananthapuram and currently living in the UK. I have come back to testify. I took the covenant in 2019. I was married in 2017, but we had no children. That's when I came to the Kreupasanam and took the covenant. My first mission was for a child of my own, and my second mission was for my friends and family members who were also childless. By God's grace, within 3 years, 6 people I prayed for conceived children. Finally, it was my turn. Mother blessed us too. We had tried many treatments starting in 2020. There was hardly a hospital we didn't visit. In total, I went through about 13 IOU procedures. Eventually, doctors advised IVF, but we could not accept that mentally. In 2022, setting all of this aside, we decided to move to the UK. There were many obstacles in our way, but I came to Kreupasanam, renewed my covenant, and prayed with Father Joseph. He told me, "There is no problem, you can go." Soon after, everything fell into place and we moved to the UK. Later, we decided to seek treatment there. We showed the doctors in the UK all our previous medical reports. They too suggested direct IVF, but there was a long waiting list. About 2 to 3 months. By then, I had already stopped all treatment in India in 2022. In 2023, when I met the UK doctors again, they confirmed there were no other issues and advised IVF. In March 2024, we returned to India for 2 weeks and came to Kreupasanam. During a blessing prayer, I told Father about my situation, that doctors in both India and the UK said IVF was the only option. Father told me, "Do not be afraid. You do not need IVF. You will receive a child without it." When I returned to the UK, within just 2 months, I conceived naturally. In February 2025, Mother blessed us with a healthy baby girl. The child we had been waiting for. This is the baby that Mother herself gave us. My pregnancy had many complications, but throughout that time, I prayed with the covenant items, placing them over my womb. Mother took away all my fears and gave me peace. Alongside, I continued missionary work, distributing Kreupasanam newsletters and using the covenant oil and honey with faith. Today, I stand here with immense gratitude, holding the child I vowed to show Holy Mother. Thank you so much to Mother Mary and Jesus for this miracle.
Ecclesiasticus 34:20. The Lord awakens the soul and enlightens the eyes. He makes health, life, and blessings flourish. Today, Sister Binsi Jijo joyfully testifies to the greatest blessing of God received through her covenant life at the Temple of the Holy Mother. After marriage, they lived in sorrow because they had no children. They went to the best hospitals in Kerala for treatment, but with no result. By 2022, they had abandoned all treatments altogether and began preparing to go abroad. Even after reaching the UK under the protection of the Mother's covenant life, the doctors there also advised IVF and told them it could be done shortly. But neither of them was willing to go ahead with IVF. When this sister came on leave, she prayed at the Kreupasanam. The priest who blessed them sent them away with a special message: "Do not do IVF. Mother will help you." Within 2 months of returning, she conceived naturally. Today, she testifies that Mother blessed her with a healthy baby girl. However, the testimony also reminds us of a weakness often seen in covenant life: fickleness. Sometimes people pray with faith, but then run back to doctors and medicine, leaving the covenant aside. When they realize it does not work, they return to Mother and renew their covenant. This couple too struggled with that uncertainty, but they remained firm in one important conviction: they would not do IVF. They said, "We will not kill hundreds of children just to have one child. Every IVF involves the destruction of many embryos, unborn lives." They firmly decided that they would rather remain childless than commit such a sin. This commitment, held both in their home country and abroad, became the turning point of their covenant life. Before leaving, they had received the blessing and the assurance at Kreupasanam: "You will receive a child without IVF." Holding on to that promise, they went abroad. Though shaken at times by what others said, they never gave in. The doctors read and understand their old documents. Then they tell them to wait and send them back. This testimony teaches us that the most important responsibility in covenant life is sincerity before God, loyalty to the covenant, and faith that God will take over our life situations and lead us to blessings. Those who take, renew, or live in the covenant should pray with determination: "Lord, help me to remain faithful and steadfast in my covenant. until I receive my blessing. Today, we thank Mother, Father, and the Holy Son for the special grace given to this family and for the gift of a child through covenant faithfulness. Let us glorify God for these great blessings.
Extraordinary experiences of God can now be yours. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, subscribe now, share this video with your friends, and become a true disciple of the Lord.